special report. We interrupt your sometimes boring ho-hum online experience to bring you this sometimes over-the-top classic entertainment, guaranteed to make you think, smile, and put money in your pocket. Okay, that last one was a bit of a stretch. Here now is CP Lacey. He's very, very funny.
Donor Robinson.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Gangsta Comedy Capone. You know me, travels all around the world doing what I do. But when I need to get my laugh on, there's only one real brother that could do that to me, and that's my man CP Lacey. Y'all check him out. Cool. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Capone. We're going to start our show all over again because I just like the way my show starts. What I'm going to do is invite a few more people to join in with us online with CP Lacey. Thank you, everybody who's online right now. But we're going to start the whole show over again, and a few more people are going to tag on in. Welcome.
This is a special report. We interrupt your sometimes boring ho-hum online experience to bring you this sometimes over-the-top classic entertainment, guaranteed to make you think, smile, and put money in your pocket. Okay, that last one was a bit of a stretch. Here now is CP Lacey. He's very, very funny.
Donor Robinson was eaten by a gang of angry sharks. That's not funny. Which brings us to another segment on our show which we love a lot called Sporty Life with Cecil Herbert. Oh, Cecil. Wait a second. First of all, Cecil ain't going to be here tonight. He called up sick, and I don't know what's wrong with him. I hope he ain't got that COVID, but he ain't going to be here. So HR called me up, since I'm the onlyest one here, and said, you know, I can fill in for him. Now, I don't know nothing about no sports or nothing like that there. I smell pine saw. Oh, all right. If y'all expecting to see a whole bunch of concussions and broken legs and fractures and all that kind of stuff, y'all came to the wrong spot. These boys here, they don't know nothing about no football. All they doing is throwing the ball and throwing the ball and throwing the ball. So if y'all want to see some throwing balls, here we go. Here we go. Hold the footage, Rob. He threw it. He threw it. He threw it. All they doing is throwing. They should call it throw balls. Now watch this guy in the white jersey. He look like he playing for the other team. He must have got paid. Watch this. I got you. Tyrone, get out the way, man. There you go, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. We got you. We got you. Go ahead. Man, this right here, I don't understand. This look like getting robbed on the subway in Harlem. Watch this. Watch. Bam. Give me that cell phone. Come on, fellas. We got it. And then they start throwing again. I blame the coaches because the coach be like, stop throwing the ball so much. Stop throwing the ball so much. Stop throwing the ball so much. They can't even see what he's talking about. What's this? What's that? What's that? What's that? I ain't through. Wait. Oh, man, what y'all know about? Y'all don't know nothing about sports either. I got better things to do than this anyway. That's Odell Gray with Sporty Life, ladies and gentlemen. Odell? Make me sick. We'll be back in 3 seconds with today's guest online with CP Lacey.
Bye.
Working with CP Lacey has been an absolute pleasure because I'm working with a professional. A lot of times, because after 28 years, I know that I know that I know. If I don't know anything else, I know talent, and CP Lacey is talent.
Well, thank you so much, Tracy, for saying that. That was my acting coach, Tracy. She's acting coach for the Stars. She's worked with so many people in Hollywood. Thanks so much, Tracy, for saying those kind words to me. Welcome to Online with CP Lacey. I'm CP Lacey, and boy, do we have a show for you today. I know I say that every time we go on, but today we have a great show for you today. You know, today we have direct from Tiffany Haddish's They Ready to Miss Barbara Carlyle. She's in the building, and she's going to be doing her thing when she comes. So I just think, well, yeah, okay, all right. I think so. Without any further ado, let's just bring Barbara Carlyle on the show. Miss Barbara Carlyle, thank you so much for being with. Oh my God, you look so wonderful. How are you, Miss Barbara Carlyle?
Yeah, I was trying to get my Marilyn Monroe on.
You look amazing. I see you're wearing your They Ready to outfit.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but you looking like a preacher, but you gonna talk about my outfit? Okay.
I'm not gonna go toe to toe. I pick my wars, and I'm not gonna go toe to toe with Miss Barbara Carlyle. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that.
Don't go toe to toe.
Don't
never go neck to neck, because your neck ain't even showing.
Let me just ask. Let's just get right to the meat and potatoes. First of all, you want to say You want to say hi to anybody? Hello to anybody in particular?
I want to say hello to all my fans out there, if I have any. And I want to say hello to the ladies of PMS. Y'all know who you are. Donna Knight, Sheena Boucher, Booger Phoenix, Susan Douglas Claire, Sherry Sinclair, Jane Gavin Lewis, who's deceased, PC Antoinette, who's deceased, but maybe they'll family.
Oh, okay.
Quite a few others, but I know who's the name of them all. They know who's in the group.
Let me just ask you this question. First of all, how did you get into show business? Tell us about how you got into show business. Okay. What?
Show business?
Facebook.
How did I get started in entertainment? I started as an actress at Savannah State College, Savannah, Georgia. And I was always cast as their lead role in comedies, and I never got a big role in a serious play. So they opened up a comedy club down in Savannah on River Street, and I started going down there. And then from there on, there I was.
Wow, that's amazing. I always marvel at the stories that people have for how they got started in show business. And how many years would you say? I know you said it on Tiffany's show, how long you've been in the comedy game. How long has it been?
44, but I'm only 42.
44. I forgot I was talking to a comedian.
Yeah, it's 44 years.
Listen to this. They say that comedians, I don't know if you find this to be true or not, they say that comedians are really sad people inside, and their persona on stage is like really just like a facade. Does that ring true to you?
Yes. Backstage is the saddest place in the world when it comes to comedy. We know how to make everybody else laugh, but we don't know how to, fix ourselves. Comedians are very lonely people, at least the ones that I know. I can't speak for this new crop of comedians, but I know that the people that came along in my era and a little bit after, they there's a sadness, there's an underlying sadness.
Wow, that's amazing, because I guess I can't consider myself a comedian because I'm on stage. I'm the same crazy person on stage and off stage. I guess
I understand, but see, you got like 1,000 personalities in you. You doing everybody else, so you ain't got time to be yourself. You
might have a point there. You might have a point there, Miss Barbara Carlyle. Yeah. I got a ton of questions I want to ask you. I'm looking at my notes here. Let's see. Make sure to get bacon from the grill. Oh, wrong. I'm sorry. I'm missing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Bacon.
Okay. What made you want to be a comedian? I mean, you kind of answered it, but what would you? It's a two-part question. What would you have been if you had not been a comedian? But answer that secondly. What made you want to be a comedian?
Well, I always had a quick wit because I couldn't fight, and I was just good at making people laugh, and I wanted to be a comedic actress, and I ended up just fell into my lap, and I just continued to do it.
Were you a cut up in class? Were you always disrupting the classroom?
Oh no! I was quite the opposite, but I have always been the life of the party, so to speak.
Okay. Now, the second part of the question was, what would you have done had you not became the great comedian that you are today?
I would have been a lesser comedian.
Wait a minute.
I tried my hand at teaching for a little while, and I was in the military for a little short stint, but they weren't my passions. They were just something to do. But it had to be something in the entertainment field. I mean, I dabble a little bit in singing. If you don't listen, but comedy has always been it,
That's interesting. Now, tell me this. Do you have writers, or do you make up your own jokes?
No, I can't afford a writer. I do my own. I write for other people unintentionally. It's called stealing jokes.
That was going to lead me to my next question.
Can you read?
When did you saw what I was doing right there, trying to act like reading my notes on the low. Anyway,
On the down low.
yeah. When did you know that you were a comedian? There's a time when we say I want to be a comedian, and there's a little season where you're working things out. Then you say, I'm a comedian, doggone it. When did you know that you were a comedian?
I was 16, sitting in my grandmother's living room, looking at my granddaddy messing with a car. And the news was on. You know, back then we only had black and white TVs. So every time she looked at the news and was reading the paper, she was just looking at the paper because I don't really think my grandma could read. They kept having terrible story after terrible story, and she just kept saying, no, Hamlet, the devil is a busy man. And I said, she sure is. Look at him out there messing with that car. And she thought that was so funny. And, you know, my grandmother was one of those women that was the backbone of the family, and it was very rare that I see her laugh, that I saw her laugh, you know. And, you know, when I saw her laugh and she was crying, I was like, wow, I got something here. I think right about then is when I started saying, you know, I got the knack for something.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I like your answers. You give some great answers. I don't know if I'm asking the right questions, but you're giving some amazing answers. And I'm sure my listeners are really hanging on by whatever you hang on, as I am. Someone just emailed or texted and asked if there's an echo. Now, I'm not hearing an echo at my end. Are you hearing an echo?
I'm not hearing an echo.
So there's your answer right there. Who do we have here asking that question? That is, I want to say Carol Skews. I'm not going to try to pronounce that second name.
She's a troublemaker. She just wanted you to say her name online. You don't hear no echo. There's some voices in her head. She don't.
Oh my God.
She's the only one. She's the onlyest one. That's what my mama said. She's the onlyest one.
Wow. Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this interview. Have you ever stolen anyone's jokes? Or I'll just leave it at that. Have you ever stolen a joke?
I wouldn't say that comics steal. Sometimes somebody's line might work at that moment, and you might say it.
I get that.
Say it, you know, but if you continue, just do it every time you go on stage, and you're gonna steal it.
Yeah,
as far as taking verbatim and just making it your own. No.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because they say that what you call them is the biggest form of flattery. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Don't flatter me by stealing my jokes. Don't flatter me by stealing my material. I'll tell you, there was one time when I told a joke. The only time I ever, like you were right, it's not stealing. It's like the right timing. I gotta say this bit because it just works right now. And if that comic were here, they would say it right now. So I said it vicariously as them. But one time I was doing a show. I believe I don't know where I was. Huge crowd. Huge crowd. First time I ever borrowed a joke. I said a joke, and at the end of my set, the comic's sister came up to me and said, "Why are you stealing my brother's jokes?" And I'm like, "What joke?" I knew what joke it was because it's the only joke I told that wasn't mine. She said, "You know what joke you told Rick Aviles? Remember Rick Aviles?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick Aviles had a joke about roaches. He called them rochers when you're in an exclusive building. And I used that joke that night. It was the first time I ever used it, and the first time I used it, his sister happened to be in the audience. She said, "You know what, CP?" She said, "CP, may my brother rest in peace. Thank you for keeping his jokes alive. You can have that joke, and you can continue to use it. And trust me, I'm still using that joke and getting big laughs. Big laughs."
Yeah.
I understand that you were in the Marines. Were you in the Marines?
Yeah, I was looking for a few good men.
I I walked
But
right
by
in.
phone.
Folks,
But don't-
I walked right into that one, ladies and gentlemen.
So did I.
The maniac that I am, I'm looking for something that suits what I just did. I can't find it. I was looking for womp, womp, womp. When I walked through, you know, I walked right into that joke.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
But I will ask you a follow-up question. In the Marines, first of all, thank you for your service. I want to show a couple of pictures that we have of Miss Barbara Carlyle. You can just jump in and tell me what these pictures are all about, okay? Let's see. I'm going to start with, let's see, this one right here. What is this I'm looking at right here? This picture doesn't seem to want to come up. Barbara Carlyle pictures?
Okay. Pictures of me don't come up.
Oh, I see. Well, let's try this one.
Oh my God! You went way back.
Oh, that was starting at your early comedy day. Were you telling jokes?
That was back. Oh my God! That was back in the 70s.
Were you telling jokes yet?
Yes, I was.
Wow, bless your
I was
heart.
at Savannah State. I remember the apartment. I was at Gloria Duke's apartment. And she just happened to snap a picture. Oh my God, you went back.
Oh, I went.
That was a sweater dress.
That's my producers. They go all the way back. I'm trying to start from the top.
They should have went back and found my dad.
We have his picture, but we're not. I remember this gig.
Oh, I remember that gig too.
That was Syracuse, Syracuse, New York.
Yep, up in Syracuse. It was rainy and cold up there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My brother lost his wallet some funny type of way.
Yes, he did.
You remember that,
just
right?
happened to land in my pocketbook some kind of way. I didn't realize it until I got to Georgia.
I'll let him know. Jay was on that gig. Comedian Jay, he was on that gig as well.
Comedian Jay. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Jay.
He's a very funny guy.
Yeah, Jay is a hard.
I want to show another picture, then I'm going to read some comments that we have, see who we have with us. There we are. We're talking about...
Oh my God, you got my Marine Corps picture?
When you were looking for a few good men. Yeah, that's a few good men right there.
Yes, the few, the proud, me.
Yeah.
Private Benjamin. That's what I started out as. Oh my God.
Well, Carol
I was 30
says...
years old when I joined the Marine Corps.
Is that right? They can take you at that age?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
well,
they had to give me an age waiver.
They said that... Carol said that... After you said that she's just trying to get some shine, she says, I do. No, I do. And then she said, BBB. What is that? Barbab.
I don't know. She can't spell for one thing.
Okay, well, we're going to leave that alone. Okay, let's go from the Marines to see what happens right here. What is this one all about?
That's when I did that ultimate, that catapulted me to the joy of doing comedy. It was like the icing on the cake for me. That's when I was out in California, Long Beach.
Oh my God!
They Ready too for Netflix.
That is amazing. We're gonna what we're gonna do is take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna take a couple of looks at some of the stuff that you've done on that show. Okay? Is that okay with you? Can you stay? Can you hang around?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, y'all watching Online with CP Lacey. Whatever, man. We'll be right back. Hey, man, what up? This comedian Rick Smiley, man. Hey. Hey, what up, pimpin'? This comedian Ricky Smiley. Whenever I'm on the road, I check out my man, CP Lacey. You know why? Because he be funnier than a mother. CP Lacey. Funny as hell. I ain't gonna leave you sick.
This season, these comics are veterans.
Welcome to They Ready Season 2, Barbara Carlyle!
Been doing comedy 44 years.
I forgot I was married one day, rolled over and said, you need to get up and go home. A lot of good-looking people in the house tonight. A lot of ugly in here, too.
That was such a funny show. I enjoyed it so much. Dean Edwards and
Thank you.
everybody who was on the show. It was hilarious. Is it hilarious or hilarious?
It was hilarious because the women represented.
Oh, you see what you did right there?
Yeah,
I see what you did
I
right
was
there.
sexist.
Yeah,
I was
okay,
sexist.
but either way, it was such a great show. It was an amazing show. And who were some
Great
of your
ensemble.
who ensemble?
Yes, yes.
Who were some of your heroes coming up? And did you ever work with any of them?
Well, I knew about Mom's Mabley, I knew about Tiffany Markham, I knew about Richard Pryor and all them. But in actuality, I grew up on Flip Wilson and Carol Burnett. So I used to look at Flip doing Geraldine, and I used to watch the Carol Burnett show. And I really. Those were the people, even though I was looking at everybody and seeing different comedians, those were the ones that during my childhood, set me on my path.
Okay. I gotta ask you this question. What kind of people might want to know? I know inquiring minds want to know. What kind of food do Barbara Carlyle like? What kind of food does Barbara?
Chicken pizza. I don't do seafood.
No?
I'm a cheat day. You can take me to get me a steak, get me some chicken. Look at you.
What is that you're
In
eating?
Korea, when I met Tiffany Haddish, as a matter of fact, she's sitting right across from me as I'm eating the chicken wings.
Oh, is that right?
But yes, we were in Korea when I did that picture.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were telling us about I'm trying to see what that is you're eating.
That's a chicken wing. Shut up.
You were just saying that you love chicken wings.
I love chicken.
I did not believe you. I did not
It's
believe you.
flats. Lemon pepper. They just came up with lemon pepper.
So
like the last
why
10 years.
were you out of the country? What took you out of the country to do that? Did you say you were out of the country?
During the military base. Yeah, we were in Korea when I met Tiffany.
Oh.
And we were going from base to base. We're in the Army base. And we were there for 3 weeks.
Okay. For that person who said, "Do we hear an echo?" The answer is, I thought I heard a little one just then, but it's gone, so everything is back good. All right. Let's continue with the wonderful photos. Let's see. We saw that one already. Are we running back from
the wrong one up? Don't put the one up with them other people in.
I think, let's see. I think that's all that we have. I did want to ask. Did want to ask who's this right here? This picture of this person right here. Who is this? Right there. I can't see it because that's in the way. Bam.
Joe Torre.
I'm only kidding. Not everybody knows who Joe Torre
Trying to
is.
show his little chest.
Wonderful.
That was in Dallas. Dallas, Texas.
Oh.
We were filming a DVD. It was me, Grumman, Michael. What is Michael's last name?
Collier.
No, Michael.
Bivens.
His sister.
Jackson.
Michael Rao.
Oh, okay.
That was on the Bernie Mac show.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Michael Rao, me, Joe Torre, and Chris Thomas.
Oh man,
Yeah, we all taped that night. A DVD. Dallas, Texas.
Now that is a package. That is a package.
Yeah, that was a package and a half.
Did you ever play the Apollo Theater?
I didn't. I didn't do like Apollo where you go out and rub the thing. But when they had Apollo, I did the comedy club up top. Apollo. They had the
Comedy Cafe.
Club. Yeah,
I remember the Comedy Cafe. Yeah, absolutely. And here's a shameless plug.
But I did do Apollo Comedy Hour.
I remember the Comedy Hour.
I never showed it, but I taped it.
Actually, myself, Phyllis Stickney, and Cool Bubba Ice, we did the pilot for that, which got the show picked up. And after it got picked up, it just disappeared. They taped your segment and everything, and disappeared. I don't know.
But they were on for a while because y'all were doing the skits and everything. The night I taped, John D.C. Curry also taped.
Wow. You know what, Barbara? Time runs out so fast. I just looked at the clock. My producers are telling me to wind up and everything. This is I didn't think that time would go this fast. This is amazing. We're going to take one more break. And when we come back, we're going to look at Barbara Carlyle in action. Can we do that? Take a look at Barbara Carlyle in action. All right.
Yeah, is that when I'm twerking? Is that
that's the other thing. That's the other thing. We'll be right back. You're online with CP Lacey. We'll be right back.
When you think of New York, you think of Harlem. When you think of Harlem, you think of the Apollo. When you think of the Apollo, you think of CP Lacey.
That's right. You think of me, CP Lacey, every time.
I started to have sex with Flavor Flav. Then I find out that old as me. Tonight, where all the big women at? Come on, big women, clap. Now, a few more of y'all should be clapping. But perhaps y'all don't know you're big. If you sitting at the table and your titties touching the table, don't slide back. If you got your legs crossed, but you can only cross them at the ankles, your ass is big. If you go to the store to buy your clothes and the tag in the back got a number and a letter, and that letter is an X, that ain't Muslim wear. Your ass is big. Now where all the big women at? Come on, clap. See there, we picked up 30 more that time.
See there, we picked up 30 more that time. That is such a good joke. You know what I like? I like when comedians can develop a joke, a beginning, a middle, and a great ending. That was such a good joke. I mean, I'm not over here rating jokes or anything like that, but that was a good joke. That was a really good joke.
Well, to be perfectly honest, that joke was written by Donna Knight.
Wait a minute, I just asked you.
She wanted to teach.
I asked you, do you have
No,
writers?
she retired, so look, she retired, so I got the joke.
Oh, okay, kind of like what I did with Rick Aviles.
Let the joke just sit on the table.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. But at least you waited till she retired, which is a good thing. Now her legacy and her jokecy continues on.
Yeah,
I could talk to you forever and ever, Miss Barbara. I could talk to you forever and ever. Would you please come back?
I will.
Would you please come back?
Oh
my God! I keep walking down that road with you. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with you? Anything? Is there any social media you want to give out before we say goodnight to everybody?
Okay. Let me see if I can remember. On Facebook, I'm Barbara Carlyle. On Instagram, Barbara Eyes Funny. That's EYEZ Funny. That's it. I'm not on Twitter. I don't know how to tweet.
Okay.
Tweet or whatever it is.
Well, you got that. One more time. Repeat it one more time because we're gonna repeat this program. We're gonna repeat this show. Just repeat it one more time for folks.
Okay. Barbara Carlyle on Facebook. And on Instagram is Carlyle Eyes Funny.
Instagram is Carlyle EYEZ Funny. Eyes Funny. Miss Barbara Carlyle, it's been a pleasure having you on our show, and I just can't thank you. I can't thank you enough. I just want to encourage everybody to continue wearing your mask, continue social distancing, and wash your hands as you touch those refrigerators and cabinet stuff. You don't know what you touched prior to that or what you did when you went outside. Just, they say that we're rounding the corner of this pandemic. I don't know if we're rounding the corner or in the corner or on the corner or whatever. Just continue to stay safe. And Barbara and I love you. Thank you so much, Miss Barbara Carlyle, for being on the show. And in closing, thank you so much. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And Brown Lace on the check-in said, "Thank you for your service, Barbara."
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't mean to do it. I just, it was by proxy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm CP Lacey. And as always in parting, I'm going to say, I'm CP Lacey. Thank you for watching. You're online with CP Lacey, and I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you, and I love you. Thank you. See you the next time.
This has been a special report from Lacefront Entertainment. We now return you to your regularly scheduled online experience.